Some unusual goings on. The next few days passed uneventfully. I was very bored. Our new arrival spent all day, and Chester, whose curiosity had been aroused by the strange behavior of the rabbit that first night, had decided to stay awake every night to observe him. Therefore, he too spent most of his days sleeping, so I had no one to talk to. The evenings weren't much better. Toby and Pete, who used to play with me as soon as they got home from school, now ran immediately to the silly rabbit's cage to play with him, or at least they tried to. Bunicula did not make the most energetic playmate. It took him quite a while to wake up each night, and when he did awaken, he didn't do much except for hop around the living room. He didn't play catch, he didn't fetch, he didn't roll over to get his tummy rubbed. I couldn't understand why they played with him at all. I expect it was because he was new and different, but I was confident that they would soon tire of him and come back to trusty old Harold. Finally, on the morning of the fourth day, I caught Chester bleary-eyed over the water dish. He grumbled at me in a most unpleasant manner. "You know, Chester, you were never exactly charming in the morning, but lately you've been downright grumpy." Chester growled in response. "What are you doing this for, anyway? What are you looking for? It's just a cute little bunny." "Cute little bunny?" Chester was amazed at my character analysis. "That's what you think? He's a danger to this household and everyone in it." "Oh, Chester," I said with an indulgent smile, "I think your reading has gone to your head." "It's just because I do read, I know what I'm talking about." "Well, what are you talking about? I still don't understand." "I'm not sure yet, but I know there's something funny about that rabbit. That's why I have to keep alert." "But look at you, you're exhausted. You sleep all the time. How can you call that alert?" "I'm awake when it's important. He sleeps all day, so I sleep all day." "So just what have you seen since that first night that makes you uneasy?" "Well," said Chester, I, that is, at this point Chester started to bathe his tail, which is a cat's way of changing the subject he finds uncomfortable. Then he stumbled sleepily into the living room. So I asked again, following him, "What have you seen?" "Nothing," he snapped, and proceeded to curl up in his chair and go to sleep. After a moment he opened one eye, but that doesn't mean there's nothing to see. For the next few mornings, it was the same routine. I'd be ready for a good romp around the living room, and Chester would go to sleep. Pete and Toby were at school. Mr. Monroe was at university. He never did too much romping around anyway, and Mrs. Monroe was at her office. No one to play with poor, neglected Harold. At first, I thought I could strike up a friendship with Benicula, but maybe teach him a few tricks, but I never could wake him up. He's always waking up just about sunset when I wanted to take a snooze. A rabbit, I concluded, is cute to look at, but generally useless, especially as a companion to dogs. So I would retire each day with my favorite shoe to the rug and chew.